Before we get into the video, I want to let you guys know that my merch shop is now open. I have shirts, hats, stickers, and I'm still adding stuff. So if there's anything you'd like to see in my merch shop, please let me know. And if you see anything you like, the link will be in the description. Howdy, Simmers. I genuinely can't believe that leak was real. Like, I know that this always happens. This isn't the first pack for The Sims that's been leaked. But the idea of getting horses in The Sims 4 is just something I can't wrap my head around. So to catch up to speed, a couple of weeks ago, a few gaming websites leaked the next expansion pack, which is called The Sims 4 Horse Ranch. And it's a weird kind of name, I think, considering that we have a bunch of expansion packs that are called like City Living, Island Living, Growing Together, Get Together. We kind of have a pattern going on. And now we just have The Sims 4 Horse Ranch, which I guess isn't like too big of a deal because we have The Sims 4 Snowy Escape. But even then, I feel like Horse Ranch is a little bit too on the nose. I don't know. But essentially, since those leaks, we've had at least one person on Twitter kind of give us a little bit more information about the pack regarding like what the world would be like, what could possibly be coming with this pack. And I think it's just someone who digs through files and code a lot for the game, and so they're always looking for stuff. I have no clue how they got the information, so that's just my guess. And then apparently a few days ago, Steam leaked it as well. So we got a few like pictures and stuff. And then a few days ago, The Sims dropped a roadmap, which I'm gonna show you right now. So the roadmap runs from now through September. It says take the reins June through September, a Rootin' Tootin' expansion, 2 bold kits, Behind the Sims, and more. So obviously we have the expansion trailer, and then we have 2 new kits, which I don't know what it means by 2 bold kits. I'm getting Decor to the Max vibes, I think, which I'm a little bit concerned for. Not that I don't like Decor to the Max, it's just I'm not a maximalist kind of person. I don't know how to make it work. But we also have the Behind the Sims and then more, which I assume more would just be like SDX drops, and I don't know what all those would consist of. But the Behind the Sims I'm a little bit worried about, because if you guys remember the summit, you know, it was a lot of very useless stuff for that like half hour that it was. So it was dance routines and Kelsey and Peachy K interviews, and we did get some good information because we found out about the whole like infant update. But really the only thing I think I would care about from Behind the Sims is maybe more information over Project Renee. So I really hope that this Behind the Sims is not like the summit where it's just going to be a lot of like, you make the Sims. We want actual information about what's going on, not stuff that we already know or whatever. But now that we've kind of gone through everything, all that's left to do is wait for the trailer, so I will meet back up with you guys when it starts. I'm going to be putting some music over the video to avoid copyright strikes, so just keep that in mind, but I'll link the actual trailer down in the description for you guys if you want to watch it and hear the original audio. The horse. Alright, so The Sims 4 Horse Ranch. Ooh. I feel like there's already so much happening. Oh no. That's disgusting. Oh. Aw. That's gross. Oh, we can feed him with the bottle. Very customizable, it looks like. I'm liking what I'm seeing from the world. Oh, that's really cool. Definitely looks like you can do some kind of like horse training stuff for like races or something, maybe. Oh, take the reins July 20th. Okay, that actually looked pretty interesting. So July 20th is a bit of a problem for me because I am supposed to be visiting my family next month in Kansas. And the plan was to leave on the 22nd of July, like literally that morning, because it's an 8.5 hour trip basically. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. That does not give me a lot of time to make content for that, so that's gonna be a bit of a problem. But let's go ahead and just take a look back through the trailer and see what all we can see. Okay, so we open up with this like very beautiful shot of, I guess, a mountainy area, and we're going in very slow-mo. Maybe I should speed this up just like a tiny bit. But we have this like very interesting cinematic shot between the characters and the horse. So we have Sims 4 Horse Ranch expansion. And so we walk in. This area right here honestly looks to me like it's going to be a bunch of rabbit holes. So I don't imagine a lot of these places are actual buildings that we can go to. I would guess maybe this one back here is an actual lot, but I feel like this one over here, and this one behind my face are probably just like shells. They're not real places we can go to. We have a lot of people riding horses in the scene, so we have 3 different ones, and they all kind of look different. There's this like wooden horse statue in this little area here. So we got a few more here, and this looks really cool. I'm hoping a lot of these places that I think are rabbit holes aren't actually rabbit holes, but knowing the track record, they probably are places we can't actually get into. So looks like we have maybe another type of bar area because we always need more bars. This definitely looks like a new bar, so we're probably gonna get another one. Not that we really need it, but I don't know exactly if these are new. I think this top might be new, but I don't know. I feel like this top is not new, but it's a different swatch. Like, I definitely feel like we have something like this in game already, but I'm not sure. And then we have this, and it looks like there's some kind of maybe like horse competition or something. I get like Finchwick Fair vibes almost, like competitions for like, what is it? The chickens usually have some kind of competition, isn't that right? Or like the cows or something? I don't know. Some kind of animal has a competition to like judge the best animal or whatever. And I feel like this is something similar to that with the horses. Also, this giant horseshoe in the background. And then we have this. So we have a little like obstacle course. There'll be some kind of like training thing you can do with them. Is this a new stone? That's a new stone that looks really nice. So it looks like we are getting some barn doors. I'm wondering if this is like a sliding door type of thing or if it's going to be like an archway or something. Not entirely sure. Looks like we've got some interesting house pieces around here, so probably some new windows. That looks like a new fence as well. That's kind of nice, actually. And then we have the baby goats, and we have the sheep as well. And these are so cute. Look at them playing with the toddler. Ah, this is so cute. And then probably asking the sim if they want to try to ride a horse. But it does not go well, and they get flown off the back of it. I wonder if that will be some kind of new death with the pack. That would be interesting. This is disgusting. So, I heard people say that there was like a nectar making thing, but I don't want people's shoes or feet on ingredients making my drink. That's unsanitary, unhygienic, and disgusting. Literally, barefoot. I'm like, ugh, disgusting. This looks amazing. This is more of like a modern type of farmhouse thing, I think. Again, with that barn door, which I'm betting is probably an archway at this point. I haven't seen it closed yet. But we got some big new windows. Ooh, I like this window right here. This looks honestly really, really good. And I am kind of liking this world. And then we have the little baby sheep. And then horse poop, which is gross. I thought I saw something about how like the horse poop would be able to be used for something. That's kind of disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure like there's a whole thing about it, like it does actually do something IRL, but the idea of it is still pretty disgusting. Oop, we have another gnome. I'm always gonna point out the new gnomes. I don't really do stuff with gnomes in the game, but I've seen them enough times that every time there is a new gnome, I'm like, oh hey, new gnome. Also, I don't know what this is supposed to be, but it's really, really cute. But definitely some new clothing in this. So we have this like body jumpsuit type thing maybe. I don't know what it's called. We've got some trophies in the back here actually. Looks like maybe a horse competition winner or something. All the different ways we can customize it. There was a skeleton one that we just saw. Getting up on the horse and walking through here. We've got some more buildings that are probably just shells. And then we come through the world and we have this amazing bridge area. And look, there's a little like waterfall down here. So I'm guessing this would be like a part of a trail or something that you could take your horse riding through or something, but that is amazing. We have some square dancing going on. We have this area here where you can like take care of your horse. So I wonder if this is something like you can build one of these like for your horse and like personalize it, or if it's just like a building that you have to put down but you can actually go into it. I would assume it's something that you can build yourself and decorate. But we've got like a thing of hay here. We have a rake and looks like some kind of apron, just like stuff to take care of the horse. Looks like that would probably be a shovel to shovel up the manure, which is disgusting. But this looks really cool. Ooh, we're getting a new type of grill, it looks like. This is really cool. And then we got like a new silo type thing. This looks amazing. Then this for sure has got to be a rabbit hole thing. So I've seen a lot of people on Twitter talking about how they don't think that this is actually like a building you can go into. It is probably a rabbit hole. But you could probably use this outer area to actually like practice writing and stuff. But based on the fact we can't actually see anything from the inside, I don't think it's a building we can actually go into. Oh, looks like we're getting another upright piano type thing. This one looks a little bit more old-timey, which is really cool. The horse is just chilling. So we got the horse interacting with the little baby sheep. So, and that is so cute, the way it just rolls over. And I like that it has like a little bit of cow print on it kind of going on. Take the reins July 20th, and if you get it by August 31st, you get just some bonus content, which I know not everyone likes. But honestly, I kind of like this wagon wheel thing, the softly spoken pedals. Alright, so the blog post is already out, so let's go ahead and take a look at this. Make a life. Get up early in the morning, look out at the big open countryside, and know that all your work is worth it. Spend your days keeping your animals happy and clean, harvesting prairie grass to feed them, collecting horse manure to fertilize your plants, and making your own nectar to sell. Do it all on a ranch you design, whether that means a traditional cabin or a big red barn. Bond with animals. Fill your ranch with animal friends and carve out a life together. Your horses, including adorable foals, are part of your household and have lots of special interactions with both Sims and other horses. You can also care for many goats and many sheep and invite neighbors to come see how cute they are. Join a thriving community. Living on a ranch has its moments of peace and solitude, but there's also a lively social scene. Your Sims can go into town to meet friends at the bar, blow off steam at the dance hall, or train at the equestrian park. They can also host events like cookouts and dances on their own property, and hire a ranch hand to help when the work builds up. And then raise horses. Horses are part of the family. Customize hoofed friends and create a sim, or get new horses by rescuing or purchasing them. Foals can also be born on your ranch. Sims can learn the riding skill, and horses can train in the agility and jumping skills. Skilled horses and riders can even win awards at the equestrian center. Okay, so that's really cool that foals can be born on the ranch. Now, I am a little bit concerned about the idea that horses are going to be added to the Sim household, because sim households only go up to 8 sims. So, like cats and dogs, if you have a horse in your household, it's going to take up a spot. And that means less sims in that household. So I don't know if they're going to increase the size of the household, but that's a little bit concerning. But other than that, I mean, this whole thing looks pretty cool. So I'm really excited. Now, I've already seen a lot of comments about how this should have been something that came with cottage living, but the two concepts are very, very different. With cottage living, you get more of the beautiful, like, English countryside vibes where it's all farming and you get to take care of a bunch of animals. But, and I think a lot of this plays off of the fact that we have an American-styled world with this. This is more of, like, American countryside, more of, like, Western feels. And it's very different from what cottage living is. Now, the sheep and the goats, I feel, probably give off more cottage living vibes than the horses do. But I'm glad that we did get something other than horses with this expansion. Otherwise, I don't see any point in there being a whole expansion for horses. Truthfully, like, I think that these two packs will work really well together, even though the idea of them is very different from the other. And I do want people to keep in mind that not everything can go into a single pack. So even with stuff in The Sims 3, you know, you have a lot of content that came in one pack, but also in comparison to The Sims 4 with all their individual packs, The Sims 3 stuff honestly was kind of shallow. So it's like Supernatural is kind of like the best example for this. You got all of these supernatural creatures, but none of them are very fleshed out, whereas in The Sims 4, when you have a dedicated pack for spellcasters and werewolves and vampires, you know, all of those have been done fairly well. I think that we need to keep in mind that packs tend to do a lot better when they have a primary focus and not just throwing everything in together. So I know it's a little bit of a hard pill to swallow, but that is just how it is. I am really excited for this pack, and I will definitely be getting it. But like I said, I do have some plans around that time, and so I can't promise that there will be a lot of content on this pack, if any, during that like first week that it comes out. So just bear with me on that. I will try to get at least one thing out before I leave. My plans aren't final yet. There's a chance I may not end up going down to see my family at all, and there's a chance that I'll end up going down earlier. We don't know yet. But let me know in the comments what you guys think about this pack. Are you excited for it? What's your like most anticipated feature from this pack that you've seen so far? And with that, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you have notifications on so you don't miss anything. Be sure to follow my socials, links are below. I'll see y'all soon. Bye!